Bakit ginagawa ng MovePH yung summit na to? Ang MovePH bilang civic engagement arm ng Rappler ay nagkikwento rin tulad ng ibang mga journalists. But beyond storytelling, we also have engagement, mga innovations, mga initiatives that hope to spark conversations online and inspire people to act on issues. Isa na dito yung disasters. So that's the topic of my talk. From climate change to disasters, moving communities through digitally fueled action. Across Leyte, kung saan may mga disasters na nangyayari dahil maraming hazards doon sa aming area, mayroong typhoons, mayroong earthquakes, nangyari nga kahapon. But across Leyte, there's this island in Samar. It's called Daram. Saan yung aking? Nandito pala sa bulsa ko. It's a small island. Hindi sila sanay sa mga storm surge. That's the island. Pinuntahan ko a year after Yolanda, nagkataon na nangyari yung Ruby. Ito yung pinakamalakas na bagyo after Yolanda. At iyon rin ang pinakamalakas na bagyo na naranasan ng mga mamamayan ng island na ito sa Samar. There's a story na binahagi ng mga residents doon na napaka-inspiring. In the words of the director of Project NOAA, there are disasters that don't happen. In other words, disasters which we can, hazards which we can mitigate, risk which we could reduce, and because of the preparedness efforts of the people on the ground, the government, and other sectors, this is possible. There are pockets of hope on the ground na pwede nating matutunan, lalo na yung mga LGUs na nasa front lines ng response. This is what we do. We tell stories. So this is the story of a barangay captain. Okay. His name is Ramil. Ay. Yeah. Let's listen to him. Ay.
Baga na ako pipinsar baga di ko nangangalin kamarira mga takes pati po sa mayor nga daraban ira pagpasabot mo nakaligtas kami kay kun waray ang tutik ang ira waray kami kalibutan ira manggudan may mga report nga tigang nasyonal nga kuan ay babaro ira lang tin papa kuan nga niya amon darang kao pa ni mayor magdaramon ito nagpakalikas baga kaloy sa Diyos waray may na waray may kami mamatsik.
When you talk to him, makikita mo yung emotion mula sa barangay captain na yan. Yung impormasyon na nakuha niya na nag-save ng buong barangay, around 50 families in that island, ay na-save dahil sa isang impormasyon na nakarating sa kanya hindi sa radyo dahil wala siyang radyo, hindi galing sa TV dahil wala siyang TV, hindi galing sa internet dahil wala naman siyang computer, kundi galing sa isang text message na dumating sa kanya sa pamamagitan ng isang Nokia phone, ano yun, 3210 or older na model, at saka basag pa yung monitor, makikita mo na mahirapan kang mag-scroll down. Pero yung impormasyon na yon, in other words, yung impormasyon na nagsasabing merong storm surge na darating sa inyong island for the first time sa kanyang pamumuhay dyan sa island. Ngayon lang niya naranasan yung ganong balita at yung ganong impormasyon na magkakaroon ng storm surge, natakot sila. At nakinig sila sa sinabi ng kanilang mayor. Ang natanggap na impormasyon ng mayor ay siyempre technical mula sa DOST, mayroon ding ilang forecast mula sa Project NOAA. There was no way for that information to reach that island via other modes except yung text message. And the mayor translated that technical information into layman's term. Ang sabi ni mayor, mga 2 palapag yung storm surge. In other words, kailangan yung mag-evacuate. And they did. The community did. They listened to the mayor, and they were all saved. zero casualty. It's possible. And that's why we have platforms like Agos, because it helps people prepare for the worst. Punta tayo sa Manila. This incident happened while we were in Tacloban, also a year after Yolanda. That was in September. Mayroon kaming social good summit sa Tacloban at mayroong bagyong nangyari dito sa Luzon. This is the story of a woman from an urban poor community. Her name is Riza Delgado. 4 yung anak niya at that time. Mayroon siyang isang kapatid na person with disability. Biglang bumaha. Isa-isa niyang inakyat yung kanyang mga anak at yung kanyang kapatid. Imagine. At siya ay nagli-labor at that time. Nasalba niya yung kanyang pamilya. Can we play this?
Salamat po ako na nailigtas ko kami ng baby ko. Kasi nung malakas na malakas ho yung ulan, halos yung mga barangay ho, hindi ho kami tinutulungan. Kundi dahil nga po kala Ate Badet, sana ho wala ho yung baby ko ngayon. Tsaka ako po. Pumunta ho ako doon na walang-wala kahit damit ho, pati yung anak ko walang damit. 2 araw ho siyang nakabalot lang sa lampin. Kasi nga po wala nga hong kasama ho yung mga anak ko doon sa evacuation, doon sa eskwelahan po. Kaya po nagtiis po ako na hanggang humakalabas ho kami doon. Na binibigyan lang ho kami ng mga damit doon na mga nanganganak din po, pati ho yung baby ko binigyan din ho ng mga damit. Kasi nga po, wala rin naman ho kinabubuhay, nangangalaka lang ho kami ng anak ko na panganay para mairahos ko sila sa pagkain araw-araw. Salamat po sa Red Cross tsaka sa social media po.
Actually,
Po.
inamin ni ate na hindi niya alam kung anong social media. First time niyang makita na may ganun palang nangyayari. Online, while she was crying for help. What does this story tell us? It tells us about the power of social media, its potential to save lives, and the power of community. And when they combine, in fact, you can save a community. How did this happen? There was a report from an organizer on the ground. Walang text kasi, walang cellphone si Riza. Sinabing tulungan natin si Riza. Walang sumasagot dahil lahat nag-evacuate. Tinext ng organizer sa kanyang organization, if I'm not mistaken, it was Gabriela. And Gabriela posted it on Facebook, and our system was able to capture the report, and we linked them up with Red Cross. In no time, Red Cross responded. You just heard the voice of the baby. Her name is Baby Yesha. Napaka-healthy niya at na-save siya after nung disaster. Dahil sa tulong-tulong, pagtutulong-tulong ng mga mamamayan online, you can only imagine how excited we were, and the people were, and the responders were, while we were talking to them online and behind the scenes. This story tells us that if information falls on the right hands of people with compassion and who are capacitated to respond, this is the outcome. And this platform is one of the means by which we can, in fact, act to help save the planet. The bigger picture is, later on, ay ibibigay sa atin ng Climate Change Commission, is climate action. Yan ang direction ng aming storytelling, ng aming movement building, ng aming community building. You tell stories, you inspire people to act. How? Through meaningful action. This is an example of a conversation we help amplify in partnership with the Climate Change Commission, the National Youth Commission, and we were able to gather 3 million Filipino voices and present them in Paris in December 2015, when the historic Paris deal was being negotiated. And the challenge now is to transform that conversation. You can see that picture. Those were the players, some of them. You have the organizations, the agencies, the celebrities, the common people, the netizens, talking to each other, pledging lending their voices to the people. And below is the action in Paris. Despite the repression there at that time dahil may terrorist act, hindi pwedeng magprotesta, makikita mo yung resolve ng mga tao na i-push yung isang deal that will help save the planet and enable the government to respond accordingly. The challenge now is to expand our reach from 3.5 million. Paano natin maabot yung iba pang mga mamamayan para ipagpatuloy yung pledges na to? Yun ang pag-uusapan natin for the next 2 days. Ano yung ating gagawin mula sa LGU level hanggang sa national level, yung mga iba pang stakeholders, how can we help each other to meet our pledges dito sa Pilipinas at saka sa mundo. How do we do that? First, we should know kung anong ating dapat gawin. I will ask you, siguro sa free time, iyan ang link kung meron kayong internet, pero kung wala, sa break, bisitahin na lang natin, i-google natin yung carbon footprint calculator ng Rappler. Isipin na lang natin na ito ay baseline information. Dapat alam mo kung ano ang iyong contribution sa pollution, ang iyong contribution sa climate change. And your household definitely ay merong carbon footprint, pwede mong i-measure. And after that, pwedeng mag-recommend based on your footprint kung ano ang appropriate na action na pwede mong gawin para makatulong, ma-offset yung carbon footprint na yan, at least sa household level. Hindi ko na i-play, but this is Secretary Victorio of the Climate Change Commission. She took the exercise kung paano yung carbon footprint gawin. Quickly siguro, can you play portion? Mag-join yung mga nasa bahay na nanonood or na traffic ngayon. I-google nyo lang Household Carbon Footprint Calculator, Rappler, and this will pop. This was made possible by our partner,
Okay,
Climate Reality,
Let's begin.
and
Yeah.
and
First
Brand Wrap.
question.
Okay.
Meron ka bang TV? May time
Yes.
po manood ng TV? Okay.
Yan.
Okay,
No, that's a
ilan?
very
So, that's your baseline information. After that, may i-recommend sa inyo kung anong mga action na dapat yung gawin, ilang kahoy ang yung dapat itanim. Pero beyond tree planting, marami tayong pwedeng gawin at maririnig natin yan sa mga speakers sa susunod na mga sessions. Always remember that the information that we put online will always be as good as the people who post them and the people who act on them. Welcome to our summit, and we hope this will be a learning experience for all of us. Good morning.